Yo, what's going on guys, it's Cynical and welcome back to another episode of Sea Salt Snippets. Today for you guys, we have some spicy topics to talk about, so without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. First up for today, with E3 being just around the corner, PlayStation are starting to get things prepared early, with using this week as a countdown to E3. Last night, the PlayStation blog put up a new post stating that throughout this week, PlayStation are planning some brand new game announcements before E3 kicks off, which has me pretty damn excited. So this is the post right here, and they're essentially saying that this right here is a countdown to E3 schedule. As you guys can see, Wednesday 6th of June, we're getting a brand new PlayStation 4 game that's apparently going to have PSVR support. On Thursday, the 7th of June, we're getting a release date for an upcoming Worldwide Studios title. Friday, the 8th of June, we're getting a brand new PlayStation 4 game. Saturday, the 9th of June, we're getting a new PSVR game. And on Sunday, we're getting an eagerly anticipated game that is coming to PlayStation VR. So 5 fun-filled days of some juicy reveals and some juicy announcements before E3 even kicks off. PlayStation, you're damn well doing things right. So obviously, aside from next week with E3 going on and the Kingdom Hearts World Tour Orchestra happening this weekend, we've also got this week to look forward to in terms of some brand new reveals. We're going to be receiving 2 brand new PlayStation 4 games this week on top of 2 PlayStation VR games. One of those PS4 games will obviously also have PSVR support as well. And on top of that, we're also receiving a release date for a Worldwide Studios title. Now, let's talk about that one in particular, the whole release date for an upcoming Worldwide Studios title. This is happening on Thursday, the 7th of June, and a lot of people have been talking to me about this over on Twitter, basically asking, has this got anything to do with Kingdom Hearts 3? Could this be the prime spot where we're getting that juicy, succulent release date? Now, personally, I don't believe that this is going to be the spot in which Kingdom Hearts 3 will receive its release date. I believe what this is right here is a first-party title for Sony, so because of the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 is now multi-platform, it is no longer a first-party title to the system. I also can't imagine why Square Enix would want the release date for Kingdom Hearts 3 to be revealed in amongst some PlayStation stuff. It just doesn't make sense considering that the game is now multi-platform. And of course, Square Enix have 2 major big events of their own coming up within the next week. The Kingdom Hearts World Tour Orchestra, which is a perfect prime location to reveal some new Kingdom Hearts stuff. And then of course, a couple of days later, we also have the Square Enix E3 showcase. More so what I think this is for is one of Sony's first party titles, most likely The Last of Us Part 2, as it currently doesn't have a release date, or maybe something like Ghost of Tsushima. However, though, these are going to be major focuses of Sony's E3 conference, so I don't exactly know why they would reveal the release date before the conference. However, though, I think it's totally possible, seeing as these titles are 2 upcoming titles for PS4, and of course they are first party. However, though, the new games is what has me super intrigued and quite curious. I'm really not too sure what could be on the horizon right here. An eagerly anticipated game that comes to PlayStation VR also has me quite intrigued, mainly because I do own a VR and I'm always on the lookout for some new VR titles. However, though, I will definitely be looking out for the new game announcements and reveals that will be happening throughout this week, and if there is anything substantial, you guys can bet that I will end up reporting on it. Next up, it was explained at the Kingdom Hearts 3 premiere event, the world of Hercules within Kingdom Hearts 3 was actually influenced and inspired by a real-life location known as Yosemite National Park, which is a national park located in California within the Sierra Nevada mountains. This national park is very mountainous, filled with different lakes. It looks like an absolutely beautiful location, one that I would actually love to visit one day. But this national park was used as a direct influence to obviously create the Hercules world in KH3, and I think this mainly stems from the Mount Olympus section of the world, and not so much the Thebes area or the actual Olympus area. But yeah, when looking towards the Mount Olympus area, a lot of influence came from Yosemite National Park, which is quite interesting, and it's cool how they actually used a real-life location to directly influence a Kingdom Hearts world. Now, generally, you wouldn't actually have to use a real-life point of reference to create a Kingdom Hearts world. mainly because the worlds of Kingdom Hearts are directly influenced off another property, that being a Disney film. But because we actually haven't really seen too much of Mount Olympus in itself, even within the Hercules films, I guess Square felt like they actually had to use another point of reference, that being a real-life location. So that's a cool little fact right there. And last off for today, in amongst all of the Kingdom Hearts 3 goodness that is going to be going down this month, it would seem that we're going to be receiving some new stuff to do with mini-games within Kingdom Hearts 3. And personally, this has me a little bit excited. I know it's just mini-games, it's nothing to get your feathers in a fluff about, but when it comes to really any aspect of Kingdom Hearts, even the smaller, tinier, juicier aspects, that gets me really excited. So during the Kingdom Hearts 3 premiere event, Famitsu asked Tetsuya Nomura, are rich mini-games a staple of the Kingdom Hearts series? Tetsuya Nomura said the previously announced Classic Kingdom will be available to play early in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. We are creating over 20 different mini-games, however you won't be able to play all of them right away. Getting Classic Kingdom together is itself part of the game, so please try to collect them all. We are also planning several mini-games other than Classic Kingdom, and I think I will be able to announce some of them next month. So 2 really cool pieces of information came out of this paragraph. Let's first of all talk about the Classic Kingdom stuff. Tetsuya Nomura said that there are over 20 different mini-games, however we won't be able to access them right away. He mentioned that getting Classic Kingdom together is itself part of the game. So from the sounds of it, as soon as we get the mobile portal device, we'll likely only have access to probably 1, 2, or maybe even 3 Classic Kingdom mini-games. But as we make our way through Kingdom Hearts 3, we will eventually unlock more of them, and from the sounds of it, there's going to be quite a few different Classic Kingdom mini-games. Some we might unlock by simply just doing story missions or scenarios, whereas some might be hidden in chests, or we might have to complete certain other mini-games or tournaments in order to unlock more. But aside from Classic Kingdom and the mobile portal, we will be seeing some brand new mini-games this month. And when I think of mini-games, I immediately think of the 100 Acre Wood, mainly because this is a world where there's no combat involved whatsoever, and its main focus is primarily mini-games. So I don't know if the 100 Acre Wood is going to be returning in KH3. Honestly, it's a world that I don't mind if it returns, mainly because I actually like the passiveness of the world. It's a cool world to just go to when you're kind of sick of doing the whole combat thing, and you just kind of want to put your feet up, hang out with Pooh and his friends, and you know, save him from some bees or something, or just save him from a cave of death, or you know, just ride a balloon up into the sky to collect honey, because that's a normal thing people do. One way or another though, we are in to see some brand new mini-games this month, so let's get it. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's episode of Sea Salt Snippets. In the comment section down below, let me know your thoughts and feelings towards today's video. With all that being said, I'm Cynical. Hopefully you dudes are having a fantastic day, and until next time guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.
Hit them on the page, you'll be coming through stunning. Gold in my mouth when you suckers be bluffing. Milk crate, gaming up your bitch though. Catch me in the back playing Super Nintendo.